You know, I was really thinking of starting this video with this rock like this, but I'm sorry, it looks like a piece of poop. Hi, kitty. Mm. I don't know if you can see it. Well, I'll tell you a story here. I found this at a place called Butternut Falls, and it was very, it was a very, I guess we'll say a marshy place. So there was some beautiful tiered waterfalls. Now it was something my husband brought me to. I didn't know anything about it. I found out the second time we went there, and there was nobody there. And I started kind of wandering off by myself in different ways. Nobody told me. I mean, I just started picking up these old rocks, old artifacts. And I felt it was very haunted, that place. I don't know if I'd ever want to collect artifacts there again for that reason. But yeah, it has some nice stuff, but I mean, very seriously ancient. And I got some very, very interesting mental images of the place. It was all those waterfalls. I mean, it made it very sacred. But anyway, what I'm looking at here, so I'll start this way because I never really noticed much on this side. Is it this way or that way? It's almost like it looks like an animal laying down. I have to get my bearings with it. Okay, so you kind of see like maybe a head there, and the tail, like the tail over here. I noticed something else though. I turned it over. Here. Think of an otter. Like that little fleck of light would be its eye, nose, ear, the body. It's got a little leg there, right there, and one right there. So the shiny area would be the body, and its tail is back here. So we'll see the head. So it looks like an otter or something, or maybe a mink or a fisher cat, maybe. I'm just thinking of what we have around here, with these kind of weaselly looking animals. Okay, so this cat laying down is kind of hard to see. Maybe this would be the head right there. You see the ear, one there, one there. Okay, but down here, this is really pretty. I want you to see this. This is very, very subtle. A cat head, its shoulder here, the front leg, the back leg, and the tail. But is that a saber tooth? I mean, look at its head. You can see its head. The ear is right there. And then the nose is right by my thumb now, and you can see the eye. Let's do this again. So head, ear, back, shoulder, front leg, the paw is right there. You see the hind leg right there. Okay. Now watch this when I tilt it up. What animal does that become? Eye, trunk, ear. Let's see if there's any tusk on that. Maybe right there. Now do you see it? This is actually very common. If you lived amongst mammoths or mastodons, they'd be like your god. I mean, they must be that interesting or that fascinating. I mean, this is cool because I mean, there for a while I was like, oh no, I'm not seeing that. It's yes, we're seeing that. But maybe that's something else I'll ask when I play around with the dowsing rods. It's kind of look like there's another animal that way, but yeah, looks like a piece of boop. No, but yeah, I can talk about like there was a couple things that happened while I was in at that place. Like I was walking past a tree, a very kind of quiet forested area by the falls, and I heard a human scream. Now I know you have like certain animals like foxes that will scream, but there was no animals around. And I mean, it was coming from the tree right next to me. It just really kind of, gave you shivers when it happened. And I just kind of like put my hand on the tree and I was like, it's okay. I'm not here to harm you. It was weird. So that was the first thing that happened. I mean, really, there was nothing around. Then I was going, there's been a lot of things about, like, I would see little references about rattlesnakes in that area, but most of our area, there's very few rattlesnakes. I would just see like the references in the rocks. I mean, this is how I absorb things. I would hear like a disembodied rattle. I could elaborate. Like I picked up. I guess I scry sometimes, and I had picked up a rock and a little crystal, and I saw an image of children playing in the water, and one getting bit by a snake. It was some kind of like cautionary tale. The next thing that happened to me was I was by a rock in the water, and I reached down. It was a boulder, and I reached down under the boulder and picked up a rock. And suddenly there was like somebody. It felt like there was somebody behind me, and I kept looking over my shoulder, and I decided. I took a couple pictures of the rock and I put it back under the boulder. It was like I was not supposed to touch it. So yeah, that was what I gathered from that area. There's no information about it being haunted, but I could tell it was. Okay.